Hello peoples, today I'm just going to be, I'm not playing a video game, I'm not doing a home movies. I am going to be hyperfixating over my D&D characters because I want to, you know. And no one can stop me. This channel is not a big channel, this channel's not a big channel by any means. So, you know, I don't have an there's no expectations per channel, so, you know. Anyway, this is Trenx, my first D&D character. He, he's probably got the most detailed background. He is from the island of Fragile, which is very cold. See, if you can see the platform, that's snow. Yeah. He's a ranger, so obviously his preferred terrain is Arctic. On Fragile there are seals, on Fragile there are seals, which is what most of his clothes are made of. Seal, blubber, and skin. The feathers are penguin feathers, and the green, those are mermaid scales, because they got mermaids that are, they got mermaids that are battling them, that are not nice towards them. Also some bones from like different animals, whatever. Yeah, he's a his armor here, that is from when he... Oh, let me just explain first. He has... Whatever's my words together. One day he was fighting some mermaids on his own, and after barely defeating them and being exhausted, he fell down, the ice broke off, some ice broke off, and he floated away to the sea, and eventually he was found by some merchant ships and taken back to the mainland. This armor he got when he before, you know, I'll explain the campaign later, maybe in a video, but he got this armor and this bow and his arrows, of course, because he lost his while he was adrift at sea, you know, so you know as if you would know. And yeah, he's also got a backpack, of course, backpack. This face, though, is when he is the very first encounter. I'll tell you it was his first encounter. There's a puzzle with a Minotaur. The Minotaur was stepping on I think it was the white tiles. So he figured the white tiles would be safe to step on. So he stepped on white tiles, and this is his face of confusion right before he gets shot, and then slammed by the Minotaur's axe and knocked out. He didn't have as much health as he was supposed to, because this was my first time playing D&D. I didn't know I was supposed to have it set to fixed instead of manual for hit points. So yeah, this is face moments before disaster. And for a while, this is the only face I've had of him, so I get used to this. Until I made more of him. Here's him attacking. It looks kind of weird to me because because I'm so used to the other face being his face. I'm not able to line up the bow and arrow to make him look directly where he's supposed to be shooting. From this angle, it looks fine. From here, you can tell he's not looking like he's supposed to. Yeah, this is him leaping backwards. He's got the thing where the ranger thing where he can attack back if he gets opportunity, if someone takes an opportunity attack against him. So this is him leaping back after taking an opportunity to attack after being attacked. This is him afraid. I'm really terrified. Well, not other shades terrified. This is just him afraid, like kind of shocked, afraid, kind of mix. Could be either. Any. Set up. Yeah, there was a lot of things he was not used to in the labyrinth maze, whichever one. I think it was a maze. I don't remember exactly. But yeah, this is him. there's a lot of things that he was not used to or had never seen before. He had never seen magic before either, so I confused him. This is him sitting sad. I wanted to make a sad pose for him. Yeah. He's sad. His hair's black. Oh, his skin's pretty pale. That's because if it's cold, you know, darker colors attract heat, and you know, it's pale skin because you don't get much sun. So, and usually paler things tend to blend in the snow. Of course, black hair doesn't, but you know. Zoom in. Here's his face up close. If I was an artist, I would have drawn him, but I can't draw, so this is what you got of him. Yeah, he's got a green patch here, green belt. Let me get a better pose. Here we go. His original pose. He's got green here, and around his socks. They're kind of protective. Yeah, I could say what happened during the. I could explain. I could talk about the. I could hyperfixate on the campaign he was in, but I might say that for another video if you guys are interested. If you are interested, I can't clarify this and I can't say this enough. Please you know, maybe say something. It really helps the algorithm to engage with the content. This is Rodge, my second character. He is a mountain dwarf. This is his battle axe from home. He is a wizard, if you couldn't tell by the spell book. But of course, he can wear armor since he's a dwarf, mountain dwarf. And his story is that where he comes from, they're not a magic people. You know, they don't use magic. They mine, and they mine. You know, they do that stuff. But he was interested in magic. He really wanted to learn magic, and so he went to study, and he did. And he did, yes, he did. So his armor here is dwarven armor, and his axe is a dwarven axe. He keeps that around, even though he doesn't use it as much because he prefers to use magic over. He prefers to use magic if he can, but if he needs to, he does have a battle axe. He is also very strong. His strength is one of his higher stats, along with intelligence, of course. So he is a buff wizard. Oh, I forgot to mention about Trenx. Trenx it was my first time creating a character. I wasn't given very good instructions. So he doesn't have very good stats. He had low dexterity. I had to be given a point, and when he reached level 4, I had to put a point into dexterity. And of course, being a human, I use the 2014 human because that's what we're doing for the campaign is 2014 rules. So he's got like +1 for each stat. Otherwise, he would have started out with a negative modifier for dexterity and strength, for that matter. Yeah, he's got strength and intelligence. This is my third character. He is based off a drawing I did while learning German. Because we were given a phrase and we had to draw the phrase. The phrase we could choose a phrase. The phrase I chose was Die Dummes Bauern haben die großen Kartoffeln. It's been a while, okay? It's been a while. And that means the dumbest farmers have the biggest potatoes. So of course I drew a very dumb farmer with the big potato. I'll put the picture up on screen here. But I made the dumbest looking guy I did. Yeah, so anyway, I made the dumbest looking guy I could. Made it yellow because, you know, I was using markers. Don't have very much options. I made his shirt blue, pants purple. Which, funny enough, purple usually signifies being rich or being royalty, because purple dye was expensive, of course, in medieval times, and this is D&D. But of course, in D&D, there's also like spaceships and different stuff. So you know what? It's the rules are loose, and the orange bucket was orange, of course. I had to hide its foot sticking out in the grass here because I couldn't get it to fit in the bucket all the way. So yeah, the tip of his foot is in there. You can't see it because I did it well. Of course, the grass kind of sticks out, but you know, He got that fork because he was feeding hay to a steak. And his name is Bow Ernest. There's a T, supposed to be the T here, but you can't see it because it's apparently too long. It's apparently too long. But his name is Bow Ernest because like Bauern, that's the German word for farmer. So Bow Ernest, first one to have a last name. I didn't give Rodge. Oh, I did give Rodge a short last name. Never mind. The second one. Never mind. Rodge had last name. Rodge. Stormgrip, was it? I think so. I'll check later. I'll put up on screen if I'm wrong. I'll put on screen. I'll put up on screen what it is anyway. Yeah. I modified his stats to be 1. His intelligence and wisdom stats to be 1, which is a -5 modifier. You know, usually you'd have like around like minus, like the lowest you'd usually have is -2. I modified it so that he's got a -5 modifier, so whenever, so he can get he can pretty kind of easily, more easily get negatives on intelligence and wisdom checks. He's got strength and dexterity, but he's not a very intelligent person. That's the core. That's his canon. Give him yellow hair here. He's kind of looks. I've just hurt his eyes a bit. And he's got the blackest of pupils. Yeah. The fork's kind of thick, but they have to do that so if you print it out as a figurine, then it won't like break off easily, you know. I usually, yeah. Ignore this. This is really not supposed to be like that. I don't know how to fix this. This shirt's supposed to be all the way down all the way. But yeah, this is one of my funny characters. Some characters that I would play as to be funny. I've only played as Trenx. Oh, brain fart. I know his name. Right, Trenx, Ballast Ludi, and Plunka. But Plunka was in one of my own campaigns as a merchant. I just made her character because I had a feeling I would need to, and I did. They woke up the giant ape, and they grabbed Plunka along the way. Yeah. So she kind of became part of the campaign. If I had a nickel for every time the merchant became part of the party, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that's happened twice. But yeah, I used Ballast Ludi instead of Rodge, because Ballast Ludi is my 5th one, and so I used Ballast Ludi instead of Rodge because we were going to have our weapons taken away, and you can't have your weapons taken away if it's a loot. So yeah, Ballast was armed still with magic, and of course, you know, Rodge would have been too, but he also, his whole part of his character is having is his axe. You know, that's like his origins. You know, even though he kind of went off the path of what his people usually would do, he still, you know, keeps part of his home with him. This guy is just dumb. Bauer is just dumb. He got lucky and grew giant potatoes and sold them for money to go off doing things. He's also just an idiot. Going back to Rodge here, yeah, he's got robe, you know, wizard robe. He studied, you know, studied hard. He's got high intelligence, but he also keeps, you know, his armor, his dwarven armor, you know. And it can't be wizard armor because wizards usually don't wear armor. Yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm not gonna make it too long. I don't want, because no one's gonna watch if it's still too long. Have you seen my longer videos? Probably not, but have you seen how many views I got? Less than 10. There's single digits. Of course, so did what my most recent Magario video, which doesn't make sense. The previous one got like 72 views, but this one only got 4. You guys aren't consistent. I'm trying to give you guys what you want. What do you want? Please. But yeah, I have 12 character sheets made. I'm working on making the characters for this. Let's see, I think out of all the ones where the character sheets I've made, I still just need to make Ravenfolk. The Kinku, I believe it's pronounced. I will make more, of course, because I like making. I love making D&D characters and playing as them, and playing D&D in general. I love stories and characters and all that stuff. But yeah, I will make. I'm probably just gonna stick to 3. So yeah, if you guys want to, I will willingly and gladly make more videos talking about my characters. And if you want me to talk about the campaign, I've been in one campaign, one shot. Yeah, I think that's it. One campaign and one shot. I posted one shot. I'm hosting a campaign and I'm hosting the 2 shot. I think it's either a 2 shot or 3 shot. It was supposed to be 1 shot, but got a little. I was a little busy, so we weren't able to find too much. We had to split it up. So yeah, I will be. I will talk about those too.
Ariel, could you not be a crackhead? While I'm recording, at least.
I mean, in front of the camera, please. Please do. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please tell me what you like about the characters or any questions you have, I will answer. If you want to share your D&D characters with me, I'd be glad. I want to hear about them. I will see you in the next video. I'll see you. Yeah, see you in the next video. See you tomorrow. No, keep doing that. See you yesterday.